All right, what is good? What is happening, everybody? It is your boy Primitive AK here, back with another video for you guys. Today we are here with the tutorial for best long shot spots in Black Ops 7, because there are a few long shot challenges in this game that you are going to have to complete for pretty much all three snipers, if I remember correctly. Like I said, it's not particularly hard. It's just a little bit of a nuisance getting long shot kills. Nobody likes going for long shots because it essentially requires you to play like a bitch. And that's usually not my play style, but regardless, we're going to make it work, and we're going to help you guys out getting this done as quickly as possible. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and appreciate you guys show the love and support as always. We have plenty of Camo tutorials out for Black Ops 7. If you guys haven't checked them out, make sure you guys go check that out. I'll leave a link to some of the videos in the description so you guys can go ahead and give those a watch. But long shots, let's first talk about how far you have to be for a long shot for the snipers, because certain weapons have different long shot ranges. So for example, the pistols have a long shot range of roughly around 25 meters, the assault rifles have a long shot range of about 35 meters and beyond, and the snipers have a long shot range of 50 and beyond. Anything beyond 80 meters will be considered a moonshot. That's essentially extreme range in Call of Duty's opinion. So that will, just so you guys know, there are certain ranges, so you have to be at a certain distance because certain weapons will have a longer or a shorter range. But for the snipers, it is 50 meters. Now, what are some of the best ways of getting long shots? So it really comes down to the map. It doesn't necessarily come down to skill or anything of that sort. So let's talk about what are the best maps. So Cortex is not a terrible map, but it only really has one good line of sight. So I recommend just skipping that one altogether if you see it. Den, I would skip it. Retrieval has excellent long shot spots. I'll kind of showcase some clips so you can see Retrieval, which actually has a really good long shot spot. If you sit on top of the broken plane area and just kind of watch their spawn, you could do this in either domination or hardpoint. I guarantee you people will be walking down this lane and you'll be able to get some picks off in this area. It's a really good spot here. Highly recommend you guys give this one a go. The next decent long shot spot is actually Express. There's really only one good spot here. If you sit on top of the train and watch the other end of the enemy spawn, you can actually get some long shot spots there. But like I said, this one is not as good as some of the other ones. I think Retrieval is probably one of the better ones, and it just doesn't necessarily work out as great. Raid is actually a very good long shot spot, and it was actually a spot that I wasn't particularly expecting. So if you sit on the B flag area, the circular area where all the cars are parked inside of the traffic circle, if you watch to the other end of the stairway where people tend to walk up on in the middle of the map, you could actually catch a lot of people sitting on that area. And luckily for me, in this one game, there was actually one player that kept coming to the same spot. He kept trying to snipe me, and I was actually able to hold this off very easily, and was able to pick up actually 11 long shots in a single game with this sniper rifle, the semi-automatic one. And he basically made my job a lot easier. So I highly recommend this spot. It also does come down to your team, because if you don't have a good enough team that holds B flag, this spot doesn't necessarily work out. You can also sit in the middle of the raid area, like where people tend to go in the middle of the map when the match starts. You could sit there, but it's really situational. The enemy has to be against the wall essentially for the long shot to work, because that one comes in at about 46 to 47 meters. But if you're wall to wall, meaning you're against the wall and the enemy is against the other wall, that does count as a long shot. Moving on to the next really good long shot spot, which is Flagship. If you sit in the backhand control room area and watch down the enemy's spawn, you could actually get long shots here. This one comes in at roughly about 50 to 55 meters. However, if they run past that head glitch area, then it no longer counts as a long shot. So you do need the enemies to be further back for this one to work out. This is really the only good long shot spot. So just give this one a shot. You'll see if it decides to work or not.
Hey, I heard there's one on.
And an honorable mention comes in at Blackheart. Blackheart is a decent long shot spot. If you sit on the left side area where it's next to the center control room area with the circular spinning, whatever you want to call it. But if you sit on that left side area, depending on where your spawn is, left or right, you could actually watch down this line of sight. If enemies are further back on the box head glitch in the back, you could actually get a long shot that way. But anyways, guys, like I said, long shots are fairly simple. Depending on what sniper rifle you're doing, I recommend that you do this in core for the first two snipers. For the last sniper, where it's a 3-round burst, I actually recommend you do this in hardcore because it's a 3-round burst, and it's very inconsistent with getting 1 burst kills with this weapon, and it's not good at all, in my opinion. I actually think it's pretty horrendous. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for all the love and support. Let me know what you guys think about this video, and let me know if there are any other camo tutorials that I haven't done that you would like to see up on the channel. Thank you guys for all the love and support, and it is your boy Primitive AK signing out. Peace out, fellas.
Deploy skewer in my AO.
Confirmed.
Taking B. Enemy UAV detected.
Cobalt suspending overflight. Give them hell.
Bravo zone secure.
Smoked.
Losing B.
Movement.
UAV available for tasking. UAV prepped
Got
for
5
launch.
straight.
They're taking C.
Signature. Dropped him. Troops in contact. Get down. Snipers on
We're
the
losing
floor.
Charlie.
Get a counter UAV in the air.
CUAV in the turn. Playing music.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
Never even heard the bang.
CUAV mission timeline 50% check. UAV fuel check 50%.
They're taking C.
MTT is dry. Image exiting the AO. Priority tasking request received. We're a dot.
Grenade incoming.
UAV standing by.
Engaging.
UAV ready for tasking.
You're losing. Switch it up.
I'm feeling the rhythm
Lim
now.
designating skewer target.